Hi, it's Natalie Piconic here from Kaszazz, and I'm just here to show you a quick Dylusion paints technique. The Dylusion paints, we've got 6 new colours that are coming out this weekend, which is May 2016, and I'll just share with you the 6 beautiful colours. We've got it's Dirty Martini, Tangerine Dream, After Midnight, Pomegranate Seed, Cherry Pie, and Calypso Teal. So the Cherry Pie and the Calypso Teal is the 2 colours that I will be using tonight, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to show you a quick technique using our stencils. So we've got our honeycomb stencil, and as I said, our 2 paints, and one of our quick little stamps. So I'm going to pop my foams onto the end of my distress tool, and I'm going to start. You'll notice in my little samples, and it's the same technique that we're using in the card tonight, that I've got 2 tones, and it's really nice that you can actually get 2 different tones from the one colour. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you. I'm just going to swirl my paints around, give them a quick little tap, and I'm going to open up this Calypso Teal, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now, one of the biggest things that we tend to find with the paints is people just overload the blending tool way too much. So I'm only just going to pop a little bit on, just a tiny little bit like that. That's heaps. And spread that around on the mat, blending that out. And you can see how far that I've blended that out onto the mat. That does a couple of things. It makes sure that the whole blending foam has a nice even coating on it, and also makes sure that our blending tool isn't going to be overloaded. So having blended that right out, I'm going to go really lightly. So you'll see that this is all strokey and got marks everywhere, but that's the look I want here, to go really lightly. And then I'm going to pop my stencil, my honeycomb stencil, over the top, pick up just a little bit more of that colour, and then I'm going to go over the top of that. So I'm not covering the whole of the front, I'm actually trying not to cover everything. So I've got that little bit there. So you shouldn't have big blobs of colour left over. It should be nice and smooth. Just wipe over your stencil, get anything off while it's still wet, so it's ready to use again for next time. Now, the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to use a little mask that I've created myself. I've cut this out of plastic with using our heart die. Got that there. And I'm just going to pop that over the top of what I've done. I'll just put the lid on the blue and open up this beautiful cherry pie. So I'm just going to pop that down in the middle, and again just a little bit of ink around there. And the really cool thing with these is because they're semi-opaque, when I place the pink onto the areas that have already got blue on it, it actually creates another colour. So the blue will still show through, but it will also have a little bit of that colour there, lifting up that. Now these do just dry so quickly, and again, that's one of the reasons why you don't want to go popping on too much ink onto the blending tool. Then using the foam, we're just going to go around the edges, and again you'll get that beautiful third colour from where the pink and the blue join together. It's kind of a little bit of a purpley colour. So up and around. So that's the main part of our card done. And the next bit I'd like to show you is to stamp with the inks. So what I've done on this particular card is I've stamped it twice, once in the blue and once in the green. So to stamp an image, just pop that ink back onto your brush again, onto your blending tool, and then just lightly tap over. You don't need to make it too heavy, because if you do, you'll end up with just a big mess. Just lightly pop it over, and once you've got that ink on, down a little bit of pressure and up. So, oh, got a bit of reflection there, so that's the image stamped. So I would do that once in the pink and once in the blue and cut it out, and you'll end up with something like this, if you can see there. So I'll have one of those, and then what I've done, I've basically stuck one of those on, taped it on, and then magic mounted the blue over the top, and seeming to not wanting to go into focus, there we go, and mounted that on a piece of A5 cardstock very, very quickly and easily. Now, when you're at the end, a really cool thing to do is to use the leftover little bits of paint just to create a really quick card front. So it's always nice to get all of the ink out of your blending tool before you store it. So just make circles on the page, and then again with the pink, and I think the pink's got slightly more colour on it. And you can make some really cool, really quick bits, pop them aside for when you want a birthday card or something like that. So something quick and easy. And this is just a couple that I've done previously. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.